It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 30th of July. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather, typical for summertime today. Hot, humid, a few storms around this afternoon. But again, as we approach the weekend, we'll see heat levels slowly coming down. Coverage of scattered showers and thunderstorms gradually going up. A big quake last night, too, off the coast of Russia. We'll talk about the geological situation here in a minute. First off, here's the upper air look. And you can see that the core of the upper high beginning to shift a little to the west. But again, the weather won't be that much difference today. I don't know if people can notice the difference between a high of 93, 95, or 97. We'll be in the 90s today. That's a radar composite early this morning. Got a thunderstorm that's near Hattiesburg in Mississippi. Got a few thunderstorms south of Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, but most of Alabama rain-free. We are in the 70s to start the day. Highs in the mid-90s in most spots today. And again, because of the high dew points, the mugginess, we have a heat advisory for the state. The heat index could approach 105 in spots. Here's the severe weather outlook for today and tonight. We have a marginal risk in 3 spots, one on the lee of the Rockies, one around Kansas City, St. Louis, Chicago, Indianapolis, and one from West Virginia to Maine. Tomorrow, a couple of small marginal risks, one around Denver, one around Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. And on day 3, which is Friday, no organized severe storms expected across the country. We'll check rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. For most of Alabama, rain amounts will likely be in the 1 to 2 inch range. Of course, your number could vary because of the scattered nature, the uneven distribution of the rain this time of the year. And again, in the tropics, I've just got nothing to show you here. I mean, nothing. Gulf, Caribbean, deep tropics, all is calm. No tropical storms, no hurricanes, at least for the next 7 days. And listen, we all know at some point the Atlantic Basin will wake up. But again, there's just a lot of dry, dusty air and unfavorable wind profiles out there. But at some point, we'll begin to see some action, but not through the weekend. So model fans, here we go, GFS. 06C run, 4 o'clock today. Ridge all across the Deep South. Classic summer weather, hot, muggy, mid-90s. A few storms this afternoon. That's the high-resolution HER, valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And like recent days, if you're underneath one of these things, temperatures come down in the 70s. It's pouring rain with thunder and lightning. But you go a mile or two down the road, it's sunny, and they're in the 90s. That's just summertime in Alabama. This is tomorrow, pretty much the same thing. We'll check the high-resolution HERS tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And, of course, the radar's not going to look exactly like that, but just to give you an idea, we'll see scattered showers and storms about. This is Friday. Highs in the low 90s, scattered storms. And then for the weekend, the heat levels really begin to come down. This is Saturday, and evidence we could stay below 90 all day. And it will not rain all day. It will not rain everywhere. But most spots have a better than 50-50 chance of getting at least one shower or storm. And the same thing on Sunday. And again, Sunday, we're seeing evidence highs could be in the low and mid-80s. Wow, that's early August. That's pretty remarkable. With scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms about. These are the temperature anomalies for Sunday. And look at the shades of blue and green across Alabama and Georgia. Whoa, Nelly. That'll be a very refreshing break. Anytime you see blue and green on that map in August, that's a good thing. And Monday, same thing. Probably temperatures will stay in the mid to upper 80s with scattered storms about. And the same thing on Tuesday. I mean, there's a very reasonable chance a pretty good chunk of Alabama could stay under 90 Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Wow. And a week from today, this is Wednesday, August the 6th. The core of the heat is off to the west. In fact, it looks like we're seeing 6,000 meters out there on the Arizona-New Mexico border. That's hot. They'll be blistering in Phoenix. But again, for us, highs around 90 with a few scattered storms. Let's keep going. This is 10 days out. This is Friday of next week, August the 8th. Again, the core of the heat ridge a little west of here, but again, just old classic summer weather. Highs low 90s, partly sunny with a pop-up storm in spots. Rain for the next 15 days, about 2 inches. That's the mean on that chart. That's coming off the European Ensemble, the AI version, between now and the 14th of August. Temperatures, there's that drop off. Mid-90s today, low 90s tomorrow and Friday. Then we will be in the 80s Saturday through Tuesday. And then around 90 for the latter half of next week. So again, heat levels backing off considerably in coming days. But in the long range, August 6th through August 12th, temperatures a little above average. But again, we're just seeing evidence that the core of the big nasty heat will be west of here during that time frame. So, yeah, buddy, what a quake yesterday. That's an 8.8. And this was off the coast of Russia, which is really not that far from the Aleutian Island chain of Alaska. And, of course, we had tsunami warnings issued for parts of the Aleutians and the entire state of Hawaii at one point. But those have all been downgraded to tsunami advisories. And as the waves reached the Aleutians in Hawaii, I've heard of no specific damage. But again, please understand, I don't have deep details on that. I've been busy with the weather this morning. But again, it seems like the waves were manageable, the tsunami waves. But this thing's going to be a top 10 ever recorded on Earth. Of course, understand not since the planet's been here, but since we've been recording earthquakes. And it looks like this will be tied for number 6. Based on this data coming from USGS, United States Geological Survey. Wow, but that was a huge quake off the coast of Russia. Hey, how about some tea time, a little tractor time? I like that. Good-looking sunset, got a rainbow going on. Again, the summer rainbows have been unbelievably good this year. Look at that old dog. Dog's ready to jump in that pool. But you can just count on it. You get a isolated summer downpour, summer soaker. And with the sun all around it, you're going to see a rainbow somewhere. And again, they were just really, really vibrant again yesterday. But boy, another great summer sunset last night. Goodness gracious, the rainbows and the sunsets have been absolutely awesome. I mean, sometimes you just need to put the phone down, breathe, relax, look up, and enjoy these scenes. Goodness, the sky was just incredible last night. And speaking of last night, after dark, we had a couple of thunderstorms that kind of held on, and that creates a fun show. Now, you know, if you watch these videos, there is no such thing as heat lightning, and especially no such thing as heat lightning. And I know your grandmama told you about heat lightning, but just trust me, that's the notion that lightning just comes out of a clear sky on a warm night with no storms. You have to have a storm. Every time you see lightning, if you're in Alabama, it's a thunderstorm. Summer storms can be 50, 60, even 70,000 feet tall in some cases. And you can see the lightning from 50, 60, 70, 80 miles away. You're just too far away to hear thunder. But trust me, it's a thunderstorm. And again, that was taken from Vernon in Lamar County last night, looking back toward a storm over in eastern Mississippi. But that's outstanding. And, the rule is 8 miles. If there's lightning within 8 miles, you've got to be inside. If the lightning is 50 miles away, you can walk outside and watch this stuff. It's great. You're safe. But absolutely love that. So again, on the logistical side, first off, we have a book signing Saturday. Hey, don't forget that. This is big. We're coming to Madison. Chick-fil-A, Cliff Farms, US 72, Madison. This is going to be good. We're going to be at the Chick-fil-A, Cliff Farms between 10:30 and 1:30. And I think this is the first one we've done at a Chick-fil-A. This is going to be outstanding. And if you have kids that love weather, bring them. We've got all the kids' books. We have all the shirts. We'll have All You Can Do Is Pray. That's our book about April 27, 2011, the generational tornado outbreak. We'll have Weathering Life, which is my story. Our newest kid book is this one, and a lot of kids love weather. They were just born with it like me, and they want to do this, and this will kind of help them get started if maybe they're 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, somewhere like that. So, again, Madison, Chick-fil-A on 72, Cliff Farms, 10:30 to 1:30. We take a lot of pictures, and we have a lot of fun. So back to the logistical note. Again, this week we're doing intensive prep work for the new Alabama Weather Network, which begins August 11th. That's where we cover all 67 Alabama counties with tornado coverage, hurricane, winter storm, whatever. And we're doing the simulations, the sims, the rehearsals this week, and it's just going great. I'm so excited. course, I'll still be on ABC 3340, 5 and 6 o'clock every day. That's not changing. But again, this will just expand our territory so we can go live and cover the entire state. And I'll tell you, it's a very, very good, exciting project with deep resources and amazing people. So this is technically a vacation week for me, but that's my vacation, which is just a labor of love. And again, so just one video per day this week. So typically we do 2 of these, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. But again, this week, just the morning video. But I'll post fresh forecast notes over on the blog and the social channels as well this afternoon. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Wednesday, and God bless.